How are you guys today? All right, my name is Nicole Brown. I work with men and women who want to be the first entrepreneur success in their family, even if they've been paralyzed by fear. So, last week we talked about what's next. So many of us, we get to this thing where I did this, I did that. Like I said, I went to the gym, I worked out, I ate a good meal. What's next? I Whatever it is in your business, you say, hey, I got that business plan, I'm ready to go. What's next? Everybody else is moving forward. Why do I feel like I'm still standing here? What's next? So many of us go through so many different phases and we have so many different moments. And so today I wanted to talk about part 2. What can I do while I wait on my next? So many of you, you're going to probably have a whole moment and say, you know what? I've been waiting. I've been this. I got this vision board. I did some of the things on it. I may not accomplish it. What if I don't? What will people think of me? Well, you know what? It doesn't matter what people think. We all have moments that we need to take a step back and say, you know what can I do where I'm waiting for this next thing? One of the things that you can do is educate yourself. What do you mean educate myself? Hey, whatever it is that you are studying to learn or whatever type of business you're trying to open, hey, take a course. Look up something online and say, you know what, maybe I need to know a little bit more about this industry. Maybe I should, really step up in my expertise. That is one of the things that you can do. You can invest in education. All right. Invest in knowing more. We all know it all. I've been in business 30 years as an entrepreneur. I'm grateful, for the experience, but many of you guys know I've made a lot of mistakes. I've lost a lot. I've lost money. I've lost good employees and a whole bunch of different things over the years. But I'm very grateful that, without those challenges, it could not help me be what I am today. That I'm able to help other people who want to go in business or people who want to learn how to level up in the workplace or just be a better leader. Many of you are really struggling in leadership. You guys are like, I'm tired of people telling me what to do. I want to work for myself. Hello? There's always somebody over you. So even for me, even as a licensed child care center, the state of Virginia comes and inspects us. Okay? So I still, even as a business owner, have to answer to somebody. Okay? So even as an entrepreneur, yes, you can get up when you want, you can open when you want, all of that. But hey, there's still someone else over you. So don't just think that while I'm waiting and I want to do my own thing and nobody can tell me what to do, somebody is going to have to tell you what to do. All right. So yes, you can run it. You can set your own schedule, your own time, but there are going to be moments that you're going to have people to tell you, hey, you did this wrong. You did that wrong. You need to fix this. You should do this better. Okay. So even as an entrepreneur, we have people over us. But while you're waiting, educate yourself. All right. Take this time and say, I'm going to invest in me. I'm going to take a course. I'm going to also maybe get a coach. Get someone who's already been there, done that before. The thing is, we don't want to invest in what we need. We want it all for free. Guys, you got to put the money out and invest the money to where you want to grow and go. Okay. Put the money where you want to grow and go. All right. The next thing I would encourage you to do is go to networking events. Let people know, hello, my name is Nicole Brown. I have multi-businesses in the Prince William County area. Last week, my friend Chanel and I went to an event. All right. It was with other Black business people, entrepreneurs. We were sitting at the table. We got to discuss the different challenges, and you can ask questions and you can put yourself out there and talk about topics that we don't always get to talk about. So even as I was sitting there at the event, I'm like, what question do I have? I really don't have one. But finally, I'm like, hey, during COVID, uh, child care centers got a lot of help. The parents were able to get benefits. Now that COVID is over, they removed, the process is a lot harder again. People that make $1 or $2 more an hour, they lose all the benefits for child care assistance by making more money. How can we help them? Can we let them stay on the program for at least 6 months until they're able to afford child care? Guys, child care infant rates are now $415 a week. If I had a baby, I'm so sorry. I couldn't afford child care myself. So we want people to get the service, but at the same time, what happens when they go and try and do better, and then we drop them all because they are making a little bit more money? I remember a few years ago, a person I knew they were going through a divorce. They didn't have that second income. And do you know, because was it 85 cents over the amount that they needed to make in order to get assistance from social services, they could not get it because they were 85 cents over and they did not budge. So that was my question. So when you go to these networking events, you can see how you can collab with your community. Join your local chamber, of which I need to do it myself. So what I'm telling you, I got to do it myself. And this man at the end, he did approach me. Are you a part of the chamber? I'm like, ooh, not you coming from me, but you're absolutely right. So because I have several businesses in Prince William County, I do need to be a part of the chamber again. I have a daycare, I had 2 schools, I have a boutique, and my husband and I also have a ministry all right within 10 miles of everything. So we do need to be involved in our local communities so we can speak up, we can find out, we need to be visible. So when funds and monies are available, guys, we can be the first to partake. So while you're waiting on your next, start getting out there, collab with other people, get to know people in your community. So when your name comes up, then they could say, hey, I know who you are. The one thing I did when I introduced myself, I said, my name is Nicole Brown. I have several businesses in Prince William County. I have Nikki's Christian Daycare Centers. I have Nikki B. Jules. The different people in the, oh yes, I went to your store. I was sitting next to Mary Wood's mom. I didn't even realize she had the market store that's in the mall. So we were able to talk and have a conversation. So it's important to get out in your community. But what I'm telling you guys, I've started to do it again myself. All right. This weekend, I will be at the Virginia Black Business Expo this weekend in Fredericksburg as a vendor. So I'm hoping that you guys can come out and I can meet some of you guys and we can really have a great conversation and get to know each other. But you can also support Nikki B. Jules as well. And the last thing I want to encourage you guys to do while you wait is review your budget, review your finances. What is it that you need? One of the things that one of my clients and I talked about yesterday, if you need an assistant, how are we going to plan that the beginning of 2024? What do you need to have up front so you can get ready to hire someone to help you? So guys, while you're waiting on your next, let's start planning. All right. Look at your money. How much do you need to make to have somebody jump on and help you in your business? People always say, how do you do it? I have to have people in place. I cannot do it alone. I have to have a store manager. I have to have directors. I have to engage with them every day. I have an executive personal assistant who makes sure I stay on task, that I'm focused. She helps me accomplish the things I need to accomplish. There is no way I can run 4 businesses by myself. So guys, you have to plan for your next. All right. So I encourage you. So 1, educate yourself, invest in you. Number 2, attend a networking event. so people can know who you are, what you do, what's about to come. Get to know other people. Take time and go to lunch with different people in your community. Get to know them. Join your local chamber, of which I need to do myself. All right. And lastly, financial planning. Set your budget, set your goals for what you want to do. If you're not ready, if you missed it in 2023, there is still time. I promise you, 2024 is coming unless the Lord returns. So, how are you going to prepare for your next while you wait? All right. So, I hope this was helpful. I hope this will help you get prepared and get ready for your next level. I love you guys. Chat with you soon.